Los decretos, porque es importante referirse.
Regarding the decrees, because it's important to refer to the decrees signed yesterday by President Donald Trump, I would like to mention the following. First, the people of Mexico can be sure that we will always defend our sovereignty and our independence. We are already in communication, whether today or tomorrow, to start bilateral talks, which are essential especially with the arrival of President Trump, to establish all communication, respectful dialogue between our countries. That is why I say we must remain calm and have a cool head, acting step by step. So at this moment, what President Donald Trump signed is that the trade agreement continues, and they open consultations for the review that will be done in 2026. That's what it says. Regarding the Gulf of Mexico, beyond anything else, they establish it for their continental shelf. For us, it remains the Gulf of Mexico, and for the entire world, it remains the Gulf of Mexico.
We've been here before.
The leaders of Canada and Mexico said on Tuesday they were prepared to defend their interests amid an uncertain timeline on possible U.S. tariffs. President Donald Trump on Monday said he was thinking about imposing 25% duties on imports from the two countries on February 1st, well short of the swift day one tariffs he promised before taking office.
We're thinking in terms of 25% on Mexico and Canada.
Instead, in a presidential trade memo, Trump essentially called for more research that could back future tariff actions. Trump's tariff threats on Canada and Mexico stem from what he says is illegal migration and fentanyl crossing into the U.S. Investors and foreign capitals had been bracing for action that could upend long-standing trade agreements. The reprieve prompted a rally in global stocks and sent other currencies higher against the dollar. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Tuesday said Trump's promised prosperity for America will require Canadian resources to fuel it.
We will stay steady on focusing on defending both Canadian interests, but also on defending the economic relationship between Canada and the U.S. itself.
Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said her government was already in bilateral talks with the new administration. Around 80% of Mexican exports go to the United States.
Los decretos, porque es importante.
Regarding the decrees, because it's important to refer to the decrees signed yesterday by President Donald Trump, I would like to mention the following. First, the people of Mexico can be sure that we will always defend our sovereignty and our independence.
She also said her government will attend to the needs of migrants in a, quote, humanitarian way. Trump's memo directed federal agencies to investigate persistent U.S. trade deficits, unfair trade practices, and alleged currency manipulation by other countries. During his election campaign, Trump vowed to impose steep tariffs of 10 to 20% on global imports into the U.S. and 60% on goods from China. Such duties would tear up long-standing trade agreements, including the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, upend supply chains and raise costs, according to trade experts. The U.S. trade deficit now tops $1 trillion annually.